Hey YouTube, so over the time I've been watching YouTube videos and watching beauty videos, there's been a lot of products that people have recommended, and a lot of them I'm like, no, that's overrated, I don't need that. But there have been a couple of times when I have gotten exactly the brand and the thing that somebody recommended, a lot of things that I just had to have the same one as that person. I think that says a lot about how YouTube works now. I mean, I'm noticing this, but I don't know if other people notice how YouTube kind of works, because you feel like, well, if you're watching the video and then there's ads and you're like, ew, ads, I don't need that. You kind of like blow past the advertisements, but then you don't notice that the entire beauty video that you're watching is an advertisement for makeup. Whether or not they're sponsored videos, they're using that person to sell you a product, and their benefit, like companies, them being the companies, are benefiting from you buying or watching someone else use the product and telling you that you liked it. I don't know what this video is exactly, besides like a review video or another one of those crazy like advertisement videos that now you are seeing what I like and you might like it too. And yeah, if I'm gonna do a review of something, I might as well do a review of the things that I got because of YouTube. So here we go. The first thing that I got because of YouTube was this Benefit Bronzing Highlighting Duo Box Powder. Benefit Box Powder Bronzing and Highlighting Face Duo. Before I got this, I didn't have any bronzer and I didn't have any highlighter. It comes with this little brush in it, and I don't usually use the brush anymore. Highlighter on this side and bronzer on this side. And then you take the brush and you go back and forth, so you have half a brush of bronzer and half a brush of highlighter. And then you put it so the highlighter is going up and you go like this on your cheek, right across your cheekbone. So it's supposed to be like super quick, like highlighter and bronzer all at the same time. And so you highlight your cheekbones and you contour under your cheekbones. Juicy Star 07 recommended this. At that point in time, I thought she was the coolest and like the end all be all smartest person about makeup in the whole world. And so I had to go and get it, and I found an Ulta and we went and I got this. So excited and proud that I got this thing that someone recommended, and I really liked it. Noticed that it's a lot easier to just put on bronzer and highlight with blush brush. So still really like the highlighter and the bronzer, but it's really hard to like, I use another brush but then like get it on the side so that it doesn't get highlighter all over the bronzer brush and all that stuff. So yeah, next thing that I got because of YouTube is actually a thing that I've already shown on my channel, and it is these Eos Lip Balms. And these are great lip balms. My favorite flavors are the mint one and the summer fruit one because they have the best flavor. I also got this package at one time that's Alice in Wonderland themed. So instead of the little thumb things just being thumbs like that one, it has little Mickeys on the thumbs. There's also a raspberry one that I have somewhere, but I don't know where it went. This one is blueberry, but it tastes like blueberry muffins. Yeah, it's so good. It's like the yummy lip balm, the yummy blueberry one. And then this one's watermelon, and it's pretty good. I don't like watermelon flavored things that much because the watermelon gums gives me a headache. This one's vanilla, and it's okay. I don't like vanilla things very much either. It's pretty sweet. These two are the best too. I really like this lip balm because it's really hydrating and it stays on your lips. And like I said in my first video, it doesn't give you a stomach ache, which I haven't used any chapsticks since that, so I can't even remember what I was talking about. So if you take advice from past me, these ones don't make your stomach hurt from using too much. That's one of my favorite things that I've gotten because of YouTube. Another thing that I got because of YouTube is this Concealer RX Physicians Formula concealer, and it's worked really well for me. I like that the consistency, it's kind of thicker than a lot of concealers. I used to use the CoverGirl one with the little doe foot applicator brush thing, and it was really liquidy. And I like this one because it's thicker, because it like goes on blemishes and then it dries and stays on. And this is actually almost empty, so I need to get a new one before school starts. It's worked really well for me, and I recommend it to people who want to have good concealer on their faces. Next thing that I got is a very popular product I have liked it very much. It also has a very sad ending. This is my Nars Orgasm / Laguna Bronzer Blush Duo, and yes, it is called Orgasm, which is, I don't know why they all have all of Nars' blushes have really gross, weird, sexy names, and I'm not sure why. My bronzer is doing great, but my blush fell out of my bag in the car at some point and like hit the floor, and so it got smashed. And I don't know if I don't think I used up this much of it, but it got smashed, and so now I'm just holding it in there and trying to keep it alive. I have actually a palette that has blushes in it, and 2 of them are pretty good dupes for this one, so I'm not gonna run out and buy another one because there's so many good dupes of this blush, and I already have 2, and so I would really recommend this color and style of blush to people. But this palette costs, this is one of the most expensive makeup things I've ever bought, and it was like $40, and yeah, I would recommend getting a dupe of this instead of the actual thing. But it's really good, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad I tried it. Next thing I'm going to show you is kind of gross and dirty right now because I haven't washed it because I've been traveling, but it is this beauty blender, fake beauty blender thing that I got. Really cool. And what you do is you get it wet and then it puffs up a ton. So you put makeup, just little dots, and then you use this to blend it in, and it works so good. And it makes it kind of like an airbrushed effect. I really like it, and I think it's gonna be useful for a long time. It's really durable. And this one I got, usually they're pretty expensive. I got this one at TJ Maxx for like $4.99, so that was a steal, and I wanted to try it out. I got this was back a while ago. It's almost empty. It's like to here. This is Chi 44 Iron Guard, and it has worked pretty good for me. It's a heat protectant. I got this at Ulta. Since then they have it at TJ Maxx, and it's like half price. I would recommend this. It's like $12 at TJ Maxx right now. It's like $20 at Ulta. Just spray it on your hair before you straighten or curl your hair, and it keeps it from breaking your hair. Once this one runs out, I would like to try Tresemme Heat Shield something, Heat Guard, the Tresemme one with the red cap. But yeah, that one's a lot less expensive, but I really got a good use out of this one, and it's almost out, so yeah. Got this, the Jergens Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer. People have said that it smells bad, which I don't think it smells bad. I just think it smells kind of weird. It worked a lot better for me this summer than it did last summer. You put it on and it like gradually makes you look a little bit tanner. I used it last summer, and I wasn't spending very much time outside last summer, and so, or it says to wash your hands after you put it on because otherwise your hands will turn orange. And so I did, but then I was tan everywhere except for from my wrist down because I'd washed my hands, and I don't know how to, maybe there's a way to do this. I don't know how to wash just the fronts of my hands, so yeah, I'm not sure what I should have done, but the tops of my hands were white and the rest of my arms were tan. And the only person who noticed at the time was one of the little girls that I was teaching dance to at camp, and we're all dancing around doing free dance, and she comes up to me and she's like, "Why are your hands a different color than the rest of your body?" And I'm like, "Shh, don't worry, just dance." And so then I stopped using it that summer, and then this summer I got super tan whenever we went camping and to the beach and stuff, and then I kept using it after that, and then I stayed pretty tan for most of the summer, so that worked a lot better if you're actually a little bit tan instead of starting off from like palest white. So yeah, next thing that I have to show off is these Maybelline color tattoos. I have Bad to the Bronze and Barely Branded. Barely Branded is this nice whitish, like creamy color, and it's a really good base for eyeshadows. This is Bad to the Bronze, and it's a really pretty bronzy color, and I like this one. I tried it out. I don't know where I would wear this, but I put a dark cat eye, and then I used eyeliner brush to put this right over the top, so it was like gold line on top of the black eyeliner, and I thought that was super cool, but I don't know where I would ever actually wear that. But yeah, so these are really good cream eyeshadows. They're really good bases to put other eyeshadows on top. They'll hold on to your eyeshadow. They're also fine by themselves, and I really like them. Glad I got these. Next thing I have to share is a couple of mascaras. I got these both because people on YouTube recommended them. Basically just everybody on YouTube recommended both of them forever. Well, they recommended this one forever, and then this one came out and they're like, this one's even better. This one is my favorite still. I have a brand new one that I'm gonna break open once this one runs out. This is the Maybelline Falsies Volume Express. I like the way this one works the best. It makes my eyelashes feel really big. This is the Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, and it came out, it's like the sequel to the Falsies mascara. This is the thing that I don't like about it, which is not a wearing thing. I'm wearing this one right now because this one was in my bag whenever I put my makeup on. This one, when it washes off in the shower, it like runs down your face and then it dries before you can get out of the shower and wipe it off your face. I really don't like that because then I have all this mascara on my face and it's gross. It kind of feels like a waterproof mascara even though it's not, but I just really like the way this one feels, and it makes my eyelashes really big and soft. And I like that. I got this for Christmas, and I wanted this one because it's the one that Mac Barbie 06 has, and it's super cool. The 88 Original Coastal Scents palette basically has every color you could ever want. It has a whole bunch of matte ones, which I really like. I've been using this one for my eyebrows. It has a bunch of colors in case you want to use any kind of colors and do a smoky eye. It has every shade of all the colors. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was $24. Because I looked it up and I was like, Mom, get this one for Christmas. Colors are really pigmented and I use it a lot and it's really nice. So yeah. The last thing I bought because of YouTube is not a makeup thing. It is a food stuff. It is Crave cereal, and I thought they only had it in England because of the Crave challenge, which a lot of YouTubers from England have done. Well, I was walking down the cereal aisle and then it was there and I was like, they have this in my country! And then, so I bought it and I already ate this whole box and there's another box in my kitchen. It is very yummy. I didn't know from the video that it has chocolate in it. It does, and it's really good with bananas and strawberry because it has chocolate in it. And by themselves, it kind of tastes like s'mores. One time I put marshmallows in it. This is a really good cereal. I recommend it, and I wish that I could do a Crave challenge. But yeah, that is all of the things that I got because of YouTube, and I think there's a lot of really good stuff here. And I think there's a really interesting thing that I'm willing to buy things that YouTubers have recommended to me because it feels like someone you trust is telling you that what you buy is going to be useful, and I really like that. I think that's a way better way to advertise than to have advertisements in front of videos that I'm not even gonna watch because I don't care. I would be worried if people caught on to that and were paying YouTubers to advertise things that weren't very good, but I trust people, YouTubers, not to make sponsored deals for crappy things that they don't like. That is the things. I recommend these to you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, bye! This looks really cool. It has the two on the top, and then it has this piece in the middle. So it's like one big piece, and then it has this thing in the middle, and then it has two little ones to put your food in to like separate things out. And I was like, oh, that looks really cool, because then you can put something in the bottom, like chips or something, and then keep it separate from the Tupperware on the top. And